Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to The King is Watching, a game where your workers only work if you're watching them, just like in real life, hence the CCTV camera in the editing basement. What's that, editor? You hadn't noticed? Well, get back to work. Anyway, we played the demo before, but the game has now released, so boost the link in my description to check it out for yourself, and thanks to TinyBuild for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. Yeah, but let's get into it and see what's changed. Ooh, what's this? We start with a lily, and I can select one of these guys. Oh, am I choosing like the king? Do you give them a lily to make them king? Well, you've got a sword and you're like bowing to me like probably more than the others. So yeah, I'm going to make you the... Oh no. Okay, I didn't make him the king. Oh no, what have I done? How about you? Oh no. You? No. Oh no. Anyway, this is... That was terrifying. But yeah, this is our kingdom. You can see like all these buildings are in the middle of construction. Looks like we need some currency to unlock them. So we need, yes, denarii. I think I'll just call them quid. So for now, let's click on the Eye of Saruman and see what happens. So for each run, it looks like we get to select a king. Yeah, so you can see their little faces there. So there's quite a few different kings. Looks like we got to unlock them first though. Yeah, it looks like there's also abilities in here. And then there's also advisor slots as well that we need to unlock. And then we can unlock new maps as well by beating the previous one on different ascension levels. Nice. Okay, let's start by stamping that. All right, so the way this game plays, we have our castle on the left. We have all of these building plots, a 4x4 grid, and down here we have different buildings that we can build, but the buildings only work while this is on them. So this is like where we can gaze basically. I mean, oh my goodness, the size of my king's ears. Look at his ears. Look at his nose. So yeah, we probably want to start off with a well. These are free and they produce 1 water each. And then we need water in order to get like trees. They'll get us wood, and then wheat fields, they'll get us wheat. And we need wood and wheat in order to get like other buildings, markets, peasants' hut, etc. So we'll start by shoving 2 wells there, and then we'll just let that place. So you can see both of those are earning me water. That's because we're looking at them. And then now I can afford like a tree. So we'll shove a tree there. That'll get us a bit of wood. Still earning water. Looks like we need a lot of water for the research table. So I'll just leave it like this for now. We are going to need wheat pretty soon though, because up the top, can you see these flags coming towards us? They contain enemies and we need to defend our kingdom from here. They're going to come from the right. So I think what I'll do now, I'll get a wheat field probably there, and then maybe another wheat field there. So I'll move this to the right, and then we're earning 2 wheat plus 1 wood. You can see down the bottom, here's our resources. So they're going up. Now we can afford a small peasant's hut. So I'm going to shove one of those there. I need a little bit of water to get another one. So let's just go back that way. When we have 27 water, we have that. So we'll plop that there. And then if I put this here, you can see the little circle counting down. That's going to give us some peasants. I think each building gives us 2 peasants, and yeah, they've popped out, and basically they're going to defend our castle for us until we can get some buildings to give us like more troops. So anyway, we'll go back down here. So we're earning the wood and the wheat. These guys are taking down that guy. Not bad for a bunch of peasants. And then we got 4 rewards from this. So the first one is the denarii. That's the permanent money for things outside of this run. We then get barracks. So we get to pick between one of these. So we get a hunter's building, a madhouse building, or a whipman's house. And basically each of these give us like stronger people to defend us. I think the hunters are like basically archers. Yeah, they slow down enemies with their ranged attacks. These other 2, can you see they require, like, that one requires clay as well as logs and wheat. This one requires gold bars, which we don't have yet. So I'm just going to take the hunters for now. So we'll select that. We've then got a basic production building. So we get to pick one of these. Oh, look, there's a clay mine. So we could have got clay. We could also grab another wheat field, or we could get a gold mine. Now, the trouble with a gold mine, it costs 52 gold to build, which we don't have at the moment. I think, though, long term, that's probably going to be worthwhile because gold would be handy. So let's take that. We then have a prophecy. Now, this allows you to basically select your next waves. You can make them harder or easier depending on what you want to do, how many rewards you want. And can you see on here the prophecy card? There's rewards at the bottom, and it shows you like what enemies there are. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. I think, do we want resource to start? Probably. So we'll do that one to start with. We could then get a spell. Now, spells are useful, probably more useful than 2 barrack buildings. So let's get a spell as our next one, and then a barrack on our third wave. Then we can use this optional thing to make the waves harder to gain more resources. You can see there's like 3 slots on each wave. So what we might want to do is go for a kingdom infrastructure. So I think that's like a medium difficulty, and then these are like much harder. So they have goblin bandits and a giant. That may be too much for us early on. So maybe we'll do kingdom infrastructure like down there, and maybe another basic production building there. So our first wave should be fairly easy, but then the next 2 waves are going to have that's going to have 6 goblin bandits and a swordsman. That's going to have 5 and a swordsman. I mean, actually, I might swap those around just so we got easier wave then a harder wave. But cool, let's continue. We then get one of these like little event things where you have an option to like solve the thing, and you get different rewards depending on them. So this one is a forest spirits that we found. So we can either tax them to receive 10 of each resource. We could turn them into mana crystals, 100 of them. That would be useful for like magic type buildings. Or then we could construct a shrine which gives us a magic school building for free. I think early on in the game, receive 10 of each resource is probably enough. So we'll take that. And then look down the bottom of the screen. We have 10 of every single resource. And there's a lot of resources in this game now. So nice. For now, I think we'll just keep gaining the wheat and the wood. Now we've got our 4 little troops there. I'm going to move that to the left actually just to gain a bit more water, and then have a think about what we want to build. Probably a hunter's thing. Now worth noting, the hunters consume 10 wheat as well as 4 wood. So if we were to build that, we probably want to make sure we're on tiles like of wood and wheat production. Now they also have a capacity of 2. That's what the little 3 triangular circles are. And if you come over this way, this shows our unit limit. So we've got the 4 peasants out. We can only actually hold 5 units. We can increase this though with wood. So what I'm thinking we do, if we get the hunters building, maybe shove that up the top corner, and then we can do wood there. And then if I just leave this running a little bit longer, I can get a wheat field as well. That can go next to it. Then we can put that up there. So that will like keep the hunters being generated while we're generating the wood and the wheat at the same time. So then that should be our hunter that pops out. Yeah, there they are. And then that's the unit limit done. So I'll move this back down to here just so we're earning wood again. And then once we have 80, I'll increase that by 3. Then we can get some more hunters on the go. For now though, we've got this wave. Should be okay. There's just 2 bandits and 1 swordsman. We've got a hunter, which is a ranged person now. I think are they flinging nets? I think they're throwing nets at people. So nice. That was a battle completed. We get 10 denarii plus that 45 resource. What resource do we want? Ore, water, or metal? I mean, what I really want is gold. So I could re-roll at the cost of the denarii. In fact, I think I will. And oh no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I was hoping gold would appear, but it didn't. A re-roll cost 20 this time as well. Okay, I'm going to take the crystals just because I can generate those 2 myself. I can't make crystals, and I may want to use crystals for something. Anyway, we now have enough wood that we can increase the unit limit. So that means we can move that back up to there to get another hunter on the go. Worth noting, we're down to just 3 peasants. So I'll have to move this over to there just to get another peasant on the go. So let's just plop that there for now. I'm missing a tile there. Let's get wheat there as well, just so I can gain one bit of wheat. So right, that's all good. Now we move this back down to there. So we're earning a bit more water. Because do I want to get a research table so I can get blueprints? I think I probably do. Now worth noting, by the way, can you see these buildings? They're like limited. They have this number in the top corner. So once that's gone, this tree will completely disappear. So ready? Boosh, it's gone. So then we have to move that to another spot. Over on the right, we're being attacked by a harder wave. So we are losing troops. So let's move that over to there. We've got our 2 hunters. Hopefully they can take these down. So yeah, that guy's down. We now just need to take the crossbowman out. We have 2 more peasants on the way because I have this over that, creating those peasants. And looks like we should take out this crossbow guy. So that's the wave completed. This was our bonus wave, remember? Or the harder one. So we get extra rewards here. So we'll claim those. What's this? A black sheep barn. Creates a helpless black sheep. Now, so that provides morale. Now, morale is used, basically every morale you have is an extra bit of attack damage for your people. I think can you see in the background, that's our morale currently. It's just 2. So we have a little 2% attack boost there. So that's interesting. It says other buildings may have use for the black sheep as well. So interesting. We then have a Whitman's house that requires gold, which I'm not too sure about. These troops use their whips to buff the attack and move speed of their allies. They're literally me and my editors. Like, I whip them. The harder I whip them, the harder they work. It's beautiful. Now, we then have the bone pit. Spawns small skeletons. Consumes water. That could actually be quite handy if they're cheap. I think I might take the bone pit. Right, we'll claim our next building. Now, we already have a gold mine, so don't need to worry about that. There's a big well that produces more water, or grape bushes. We can gain grapes. It does cost 10 gold, though, which is all the gold we have. Now, the big well could be worthwhile just because it produces 2 water but only takes up 1 square. So maybe I'll take that. Yeah, I think I'll take that. So you can use this building here to demolish buildings. Hang on, let me just move that like over to that way. So if I demolish like that well there, then I can build a big well on top like that. And then we're earning more from there. Oh no, it has a limit. Oh, does that run out then? Oh, that might run out of water. Oh, that's not ideal. Anyway, I'm going to plop another tree there, I think, and then move this to that point. And we're being attacked again. We have a full army currently, but we do have an extra unit limit, so we could try and get that on the go. Let's just see how we get on. Yeah, look, we're losing troops, so we'll get those back again. Oh no, this is actually quite scary. Maybe I want to get the bone pit out. Oh no, they've made it to our castle. They've made it to our castle. Come on, troops. Come on, troops. Right, the troops are out. Thankfully, everyone's distracted destroying our castle, so our little peasants can attack from behind. This here, by the way, is the castle damage. So we're down to 94 health. Still, we beat the wave, so we gain a spell and kingdom infrastructure. So the spell, we can choose some of your troops to banish for this world for 30 seconds. They will return with 6 crystals. Or we can do the moonshine barrel. Drops a barrel that damages enemies, slows their attack speed, and makes them drunk. Okay, that's probably the one to do. And these spells, by the way, they go down in this bottom right thing, and we can use them in battle, which is quite handy. I think they only have 1 use though, so not the best. Anyway, we then get a building. Ooh, an arena. Provides 25 morale when active. Oh, that's a 25% attack damage. That's incredible. We could also heal our injured troops while active as well. Oh man, I want both of those. How do I decide? I think 25% attack damage is probably better than injured. Yeah, because looking at the peasants, they have 35 health. So 1 health recovery is not that good. When damage per second 10, that will go up to 12.5. So yeah, we'll take the arena, I think, and then we'll try and build it. So what do we need for that? Hang on, let's just move this. Let's get my hunters back first. For the arena, we need loads of logs. Okay, so I'll just leave that there till we have the hunters. And then when we do, we'll come down here to earn some wood. Right, I was about to say nice, but no, we're under attack again. Thankfully, it's just a small wave, so we should be fine with those. Let's just move that down there. Man, we're earning quite a lot of wheat. When this one gets destroyed, I'll probably replace it with a wood. Anyway, claim our rewards, denarii, and then a trader. Now, this is what we want the denarii for, because we can buy all sorts of stuff. Oh, man, these are what I want, but I can't afford them. They cost 60 each. But like this one, receive 1 wine for each well or big well in your castle every 10 seconds. That one just gives us 1,000 water straight away, so we'd never need a well again. Over here, these are spells, so probably don't want them. Bottom right we can't afford, but they're like big upgrades as well. Bottom left are resources, and then up the top these are like just buildings. So ooh, could take a lumberjack's farm. That allows us to produce wood as well as wheat on the same tile. Could be handy, that. Or do I just save up so I can get like one of these perks next time? I might just save up, you know. So we'll save up. Anyway, our troops are coming back. We're going to need some more workers. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let that wheat run out, and then I'll plop another tree on there. So 3, 2, 1. That's gone. So we put a tree on there. Then I move that up there just to produce the peasants a bit quicker. And then what is this wave? 2 crossbowmen and 1 shaman. That should be fine. So we'll just leave that there producing the wood. And now we can afford an arena. So I think ideally I'd want to demolish like... Oh, it depends. Where do I want the arena? Because I want the arena on something that's going to produce for us. I could put it up there, actually. Yeah, I think I'll plop it up there so that I can either produce wheat, or if we start losing troops, I could just move it to the right to get some more peasants. Right, so we're under attack. So let's move that up to there. So now the arena's active. These guys do 25% more damage. So that should mean we win the battle. And now we've lost one of those troops. I could just move it to the right to regain the troops. But nice, we won the battle. Loads and loads of stuff here. So some denarii. Get to pick one of these buildings. Ooh, archers. Are archers better than hunters? Probably. They require lots of resources. I don't have though. Maybe I do just go for the black sheep this time. We might need it. We might not. We've then got 2 production buildings. So maybe an iron mine so we can get iron on the go. And then the other one of these, I think we only have 1 tree left, so I might want to grab another tree one. Yeah, we'll grab another one of them. So now you can see we've got 2 trees on us. We can then get an artifact. Ooh, tax decree. So we can gain 250 flour. That could be useful because then we probably won't have to make flour. Or gain 3 gold for each point of damage dealt to your castle. I mean, I don't know how else to get gold at the moment. I do have a gold mine. I just can't afford to build it because I need gold to build it, which makes no sense in my opinion. So let's go with that one. And then we've got our prophecy again. So I think we go with the denarii. Now I know how much we need that currency. Then 45 resource. Maybe I do the resource first. All right, then do we want to make any of these waves harder? What does that give us? 2 goblin wizards, but we get 90 resource. Ooh. Oh, this one, a building upgrade, but we get attacked by 7 slimes. I think a building upgrade is worthwhile. We'll try that one straight away. And then I feel like artifacts are like always worth going for. So we'll try and take on that wave. I mean, maybe establish production as well. I think that gives you a building, like a production building that doesn't get destroyed after use. Or it may just be it produces something a bit further along. I'm going to shove it onto the last wave anyway. So that could be a bit silly. We'll see what happens. Anyway, what happened here? Oh no, what did happen here? For generations, your kingdom has relied on the most effective method of measuring grain reserves, the jump test. Oh no, I think we've got too little grain to survive the winter. So who do we blame? The volunteer for jumping, the farmer to receive a wheat field, or blame the method, and then we get 100 of the grain straight up. I think just basic production. Then we get 2 buildings perhaps. All right, nice. Anyway, I'm going to shove a bone pit in this top right corner. Then that should give us some extra people to defend. And I know we need to defend. Oh my goodness, we've just gone past week 69. Nice. Oh look, you can see, yeah, my morale is now 28. I think if I move off the arena, that will drop. So let me just like move like back down here. Yeah, morale drops to 3, so only 3%. Good to know though. Anyway, the next upgrade for unit limit is 160 logs. So I'm just going to stay on there to get those 2 logs on the go. Oh, I should probably get a market. That's probably how I get gold, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Market can go down there. And then in the market, we can trade things for gold. Ah. Oh, I didn't realize the flour would have gave us 3 gold per. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I'll just do the wheat anyway. So we're trading 1 wheat for 1 gold. We've got over 300. So that should be fine. Oh my goodness. Look at this wave attacking us. That is not good. Okay. We're going to have to go up to the arena so we do more damage, and then go to the right so we're gaining people back. We've just got absolutely blitzed. Oh no, the slimes are ripping through us. Right, let's do our spell. So drop that there. Boosh. We can also spawn troops either on the battlefield or in the barracks. I don't really care. We just need to take down these slimes. Thankfully, we are earning gold every time we get hit though. Oh, and look what our castle health ended up as. Very nice. Anyway, we'll grab these rewards. So which of these do we want? I'm thinking the flour, just because I can sell it. So we'll take the flour. We then get a building upgrade. Ooh, each active market provides 5 morale or increase the production at the market. I think that one's probably the one to go for. All right, then not long till we get attacked again. So I think what I'll do, I'll probably try and get my hunters back. I'm going to change the market to sell that stuff. Oh, and also, I think, yes, we can upgrade our gaze. So if we do that, 60 gold and 60 wheat. Boosh. We can now do 4 buildings at once. So now we're earning 2 wheat, 1 wood, and we're doing that as well. So that's really good. What do we need to upgrade that again? Oh, we need clay. Might increase the unit limit as well, just so we can defend ourselves a bit more. So we can have up to 11 troops now. I think that could be handy if it's over here. I'm going to move it over there when we're under attack. Oh, it's now. Okay, move it there straight away. So that should give us more peasants and more skeletons. We've got this giant at the back. We've also got crossbows, which isn't ideal. I'm hoping we'll slow them down. Yeah, look, his health is going down pretty fast, to be fair. And yes, the giant's down. The giant's down. It's just these 2 crossbow guys to get rid of. Oh, what's this? pending rewards. Oh, there's my buildings that I never took. Ah. Oh, I need the clay building, really, don't I? Let's just take a small wheat field, I guess. Or do I want a big work? Now we'll take the wheat field, then another reward, maybe a gold mine, because then we can have like 2 gold mines on the go. And now I know how to get gold, so I'll do that once we finish this battle. So let's just gain our artifact. Receive 150 meat or 5 fireworks. I don't know what fireworks do, so I guess I'll just go with the meat. Right, we'll then move this down to there so that we're gaining the gold. And then we can use gold to build some gold mines, so that will give us even more gold. So if I shove that like there, I can move that to the right, because soon, can you see our flour's going to run out? Not ideal. Let's shove... Should I put an iron mine there as well? So we're earning iron too. All right, nice. We're under attack again. Oh my goodness, it's a big attack. It's a big attack. Oh, this is what I want. Basic construction. So once that's built, you can choose what you want to build. That's how I get clay. So I will add that in a bit. I think for now we go back up to this corner. Maybe there. So we're producing wheat still. All right, I've let some more troops out. Come on, guys. Oh no. We're going to take some damage. We're taking damage. We're taking damage. Okay, we have a skeleton there. Oh, no, our health is dropping so fast. All right, phew, we did it. We did it. Right. There's the Denari, and then we got established production. So, yeah, pretty sure these are buildings that cannot be destroyed. So we can produce, like, infinite wood or infinite grapes or infinite iron without having to keep replace them. Now, I think I'll go with the iron one because that could be helpful if we get some other buildings. Anyway, for now, basic construction needs to get built. I'm just going to wait for that tree to go and shove it there. Yeah, right. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Plop that in, and then when this is built, we can tell it to become a clay mine. Oh boy, they're attacking. They're attacking. They should be reasonably easy. We are massively outnumbered though. Oh no, we are massively outnumbered. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Hunter. Oh no, Hunter. They're outnumbered. Come on, peasants. Come on, skeleton bloke. Oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good. Okay, we've spawned behind them. Our castle's taking a beating. Okay, we're taking them out. We're taking them out. Okay, not too bad. And we're out the trader. Okay, that's good because we got 150 currency. Oh, look, sacrificial stone. Sacrifices black sheep to get a spell. Oh, that's mean. So units stun an enemy once every 20 attacks. So that's just like a little perk thing. Gain 3 wood when you create a unit. When one of your troops dies, an explosive scarecrow will be created in its place. Oh yeah, okay. We'll go for that one. Go for the stunning mace as well. And then I'm going to get a peasant hut also. All right, and then we're being attacked by the next wave already. Let's just put these guys there just to get the attack bonus. That should take out the wizard. Yeah, nice. Oh, look at all these rewards. Yes. And then we've got a spell. Send a chain of lightning, 75 damage. That sounds good. We've then got another artifact. Receive 40 random basic resources at the start of each wave. Yeah, that sounds good. And then we have the prophecy to do. I think I might just do easy waves for now. I don't really like the sound of any of them. Anyway, what? Oh no, this guy looks frozen. Your kingdom's lumberjacks, famed for their resilience, have braved every winter until now. Dispatch soldiers to motivate them. Receive 2 troops and 50 wood. Yeah, I think that's better than those. So we'll do that. So now we have these extra troops on the playing ground. Let's just get the extra hunters back involved. We are running out of space. Yeah, I'll just make that a sawmill. Oh, it's got 1,000 wood in it. And then I'll put the clay mine up there. So now we're earning clay at least. Right, anyway, we're earning the clay now. I just need 20 more, then we can make our gaze even better. You can see the shape it's going to become. So we gain a little stick on the right, which I think will be quite handy. Anyway, I guess we find out now because boosh, we've unlocked it. So, no, we're about to be under attack. So I might just go there just to get like these troops trained up. Because yeah, look, we got hog riders. Take out the hog riders. Last mage done. Oh, we get to see the trader. All right, 80 to spend. Any buildings you want? Ooh, a fuel pump. Generate some oil. Or do I want to go for one of these? So the golden arrow. Bosses are damaged for 10% max HP after introduction. Could be good. Yeah, these are building upgrades down here. So I could upgrade my sawmills. Or do I do the fuel pump? I might want oil for something. I don't know what I want it for, but I just know I might want it. I'm going to go with the golden arrow though. Safety first. We've survived 173 weeks, by the way. Very impressive. Oh no, it's the boss. Oh, it's the boss. It has just lost 10% of its health though, so that's good. I'm going to use my chain lightning on it. Boosh. That didn't do a lot. Don't think we even noticed. Oh, I need to go up there to get the 25% damage. Oh, that's helping. That health is going down. All right, they're distracted by my scarecrow. I'm a bit worried we are running out of food. Yeah, look, we're down to 4 food. Because that may mean we cannot build any new people. So I've just done that. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to demolish something. What do I demolish? One of my peasant huts. Demolish a peasant hut. Get a small wheat field in. And that should allow me to get some troops. Oh no, this guy's so close. No, please. Oh no, he's taking us down. He's taking us down. All right, I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to demolish another peasant's hut, I think. And then put another wheat field out. So the more wheat I have, the more peasants that come out. And they hopefully protect us. Oh no. How have I done this so badly? I've got rewards. I got rewards. Will any of these help? Not really. Another small wheat field. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't think it's really going to help though. Come on, troops. All right, there's a troop out. We've only got 27 health. That's it. That's it. Take down his knees. Take down his knees. Oh, I just did a spinny attack. Right, there's my scarecrow. He's distracted. All right, he's distracted by a scarecrow. We got a peasant down there as well. Oh, no. He took the peasant out. I don't think we're going to do this. I think this is the end. 3 health, 2 health, 1 health. Boosh. Well, thankfully, not all is lost because we gained a load of resource, which we can spend on making our town better. So I'm going to unlock the upgrades building and have a look in here. So, oh, look at this eye. Oh, and yes, look, we can gain these. Right, so we get to pick various upgrades in these. There's also like different eyeballs that have different sort of things on them. So the green one, that's how we get new kings. Oh, that's cool. The blue one gives us advisors. So this advisor increases your max castle HP by 100, so it doubles it. Oh, they all cost 20 though. I can afford this one. Now the starter run, you'll obtain a basic construction building. That's the one that had 1,000 resource in, right? I think that's probably the one to go for. So yeah, we now have an advisor, so our next run we'll be able to do that. Nice. Anyway, that is a deep game. There's a lot to this now. Fair play, devs. Remember, if you want to check it out, boost the link in my description. Thanks once again to TinyBuild for sponsoring. Now, I feel like this is a game I'll probably have to return to. If you want to see that, boost the like button as well. For now, I'll say peace, love, and the king is watching. Bye, guys.